Welcome back for card number 2 of the Pretty Party kit, which is one of our new kits that just launched at the beginning of May. This is card number 2. I've already done an unboxing video to show you what comes in the kit, and I've already included a video for card number 1, so we're going to work on card number 2. So in the unboxing video, I sorted all my supplies. So I already have my supplies sorted for this card number 2. And for card number 2, this is the one that we're going to make. And so you can see that we're going to do some stamping. It wants us to stamp It's Time to Celebrate. Again, I'm going to use my full-size ink pad because I don't want to open my mini ink spot. But I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to get my stamp set out and pull off the It's Time to Celebrate stamp. And we're going to put that on our block. I always like to put my stamp down and add the block on top because then it just assures it keeps it straight. And then we have our banner piece. That was one of the die cuts that was included, and we're going to go ahead and ink that up with our Cajun Craze ink. And we're going to stamp that right in the middle. I like to hold the photopolymer for a couple seconds to just ensure that the ink kind of hits the whole thing, kind of smooths it out, and you just get a better stamped image that way. I also love to use the foam mat underneath there. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I use my foam mat all the time. It's like the best $5 you could ever spend. So now we're going to pull in all of our pieces, and per the instructions, we're going to take the card base, and it tells us in the instructions that we want to fold it in half so that it looks like this. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to give it a fold. I'm going to use my bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, you could use anything else you have on, like handy, like an ink pen, a ruler. It's just helpful to give it a good crease because now it sits flat while we're trying to work on it. Now, per the instructions, it tells us that we are going to take this stamped piece and we're going to flip it over. As you can see here, it's flipped over. We want to add 3 of our dimensionals to this piece. And then we're going to add that piece onto the front of our card. And it just looks like it just kind of goes and fills this space in here. All right, and then we're going to set that aside and come back to the directions. And we have these 3 pieces here that are part of the die cuts that come with this, for this card. And it's basically telling us to flip them over. And I always like to line them up so that they're the same as they are in the instructions. So we'll do that one, and then we have this smaller one. And we have this one. So you can see I kind of have them facing the same way. They're all going to get dimensionals. So 3 there, 2 there, and 1, 2, 3 there. All right. So we have our dimensionals on our pieces. The next part is going to be to add that to our card front. And so it kind of shows you, and it's probably going to line up. See, this has the little cut off here. So my guess is that this goes right in there. And then it shows me that this piece, like it even gives little arrows that tell you where it goes. And you're basically looking for the same image because it's just giving dimension. And this one goes down here, it looks like, this way. So we're going to just take the backing off of all of our dimensionals. Add that onto our card. Our card kits are so simple that anybody can do them. but not so simple that you'd be bored with it. Like, they're a lot of fun to make, especially if you get creative. Like, a lot of people get creative and they create alternatives. They do different things with what's included. And then you have extra pieces and you have a stamp set that you can use over and over again. You can make your own cards. All right, and then our instructions next part tells me I need 3 of the embellishments. It looks like 1 large, 2 small. And then it kind of shows me that those are the 3 places where those go. So I'm gonna take my Take Your Pick tool. I'm gonna pull off a large one. That goes right there. A smaller one goes right there. And another small one right there. And there you have it. That is card number 2 of the Pretty Party Kit. Stay tuned, come back and see me because I'm going to do card number 3 next.